Hello, I'm John Fox on channel John West, and I'm having a SOMA adventure. And look, I'm playing this with no hands. How am I doing that? Let's click on this body.
You saw that, right? You saw Akers fucking injecting that shit into them?
He got me pretty bad.
Right. So how am I doing this with no hands? Because this is a recording. I've recorded this before. Look at me. Look how bored I look. What's wrong with you, John? So this is the point where I realise, oh, the answer's been here all along. Let me put me on me there. So I'm looking at these zeppelins and I go through, right, and I suddenly go, I realise, oh, the signal's not working. Why is the signal working? Oh, I've seen something with 3 different directions before in the last episode. Now, I've skipped 5 minutes of this because if I'm going to have to record again, I may as well delete the 5 minutes of fluff in the beginning where I didn't know what to do. Anyway, I go onto the zeppelins and I realise that that's got no status. That's got no status. Yes, go back. But the top one is idle, and that's Zeppelin 049, right? So, this is me figuring this out. So I go into Zeppelins, and then I go back to radio, and then I realise, oh, there's an audio player. May as well listen to these before. So I do.
Strasky, you can see the Zeppelin now.
Good. Sorry about the mess. Without the positioning system, the Zeps just keep losing their set routes. Voljet did say that you could have fixed it on your side by redigging the antenna. I guess it doesn't matter now. Are all of you coming?
No, just me, Boyd, and Creer. Akers is set up being a stubborn old man.
All right. See you soon, Brandon. Happy evac.
And then I listen to the second one.
Can you hear me?
I hear you, Terry. I mean, Mr. Akers, sir.
I've changed my mind. I would like to come to Theta. Let Delta sleep.
Of course. Wow. Honestly, didn't expect to hear from you again. Such a long time since you checked in. We have a few divers in a Zeppelin surveying Lambda at the moment. I'll just make sure they pick you up when they're done.
Thank you for the warning. I'll make sure they feel welcome.
Okay.
Akers being pretty creepy there. So yes, at this point I would have figured out a 049. I'll double check again, and I'll press a button, see if that does anything. And I'm pretty sure it won't, but I press another button, as you might expect, and I go down to, I look at that, that means nothing really, the antenna, and I look, and I go, oh, 049, it's not pointing at 049, is it? So I'm going to have to point the antenna at 049, and I'm pretty much immediately fine with the antenna. This is why it was so annoying when I started the episode on, it's just right here, like, I walked around this place loads, and it's just in the middle, next to the antenna that I fiddled about with before, so yeah, turning it to yellow. So I did just hit the table.
You're so full of shit, Brandon. I've seen you when payload manager Alice Coster shows up.
Oh yeah, payload manager Alice Coster, eh?
You let her manage your payload? Why? That doesn't even make sense. Come on, stop messing around and get back to work.
Oh, I didn't even get that the first time around. I'd let her manage my payload, if you know what I mean. Know what I mean, eh? Hey? No, 049. That doesn't make sense. What? Yeah. We go back. We click this. And look, I can even see that's where the Zeppelins land. So the signal should work now, because it's pointing in the right direction. So if I echo.
Transport active. Unspecified cargo.
Don't know why I right-clicked off the screen. So, and there we go.
The Zeppelin's on its way. Better get ready.
I can't believe I've literally just recorded this, looked over and saw my mic wasn't on. The mic's got no reason to ever turn off, but something turned it off, and I didn't notice till afterwards. And I hate it when that happens, because it just means that's half an hour gone. I've just lost half an hour of my life. Anyway, there's a little dude, little laser helper dude. Always should appreciate that guy. And this is the Zeppelin. God, this glass picks up fingerprints so easily.
Oh, it's really disconcerting popping in and out of existence like that. Where are we now?
Delta. At least that's what you said before the crash.
Oh, right. Of course. Is this a Zeppelin?
Appropriately named. Do you think it can get us to Theta?
It's a cargo transport. They use them for moving materials between the sites, anything that's too big for the shuttles. I'm sure it can carry us. Why won't it work? Come on. Oh, the tool chip is bust.
Isn't that part of the Omni tool?
Look who's been paying attention.
I had to deal with that back at Upsilon.
Then you know how it works. We need to get a new tool chip and switch it.
Care to point me in the direction of the closest tool chip storage?
I think it would be easier to just take one from a robot.
What? Just knock a robot over the head and steal their chips?
The toolbox over there says it has a stun baton. You could use that.
Come on. I don't want to hurt anyone. Isn't this a bit much?
It's just a robot, Simon.
It's a robot.
Robots. Sort of. I'll get us the chip.
There we go, a stun baton. Stun baton!
Guess I have no choice.
So we find the nearest robot. Now, obviously I don't want to hurt the... Oh, look. Oh, that's bad. Wonder what's up with that. Anyway, I don't want to hurt that little guy. Probably doesn't have a chip in anyway, but at the time I wasn't willing to shoot, so I didn't. He was too useful. I remembered the other guy. So, the next 5 minutes is dedicated to me not knowing where that guy is. Let's see how the other John feels about that. He's got a very concentrating face on. Let me see if I can do this. I'm concentrating on the game. Blink. Blink. Alright. He's probably a lot more interesting when you can hear what he's talking about. I know I am. Hang on. Yeah, that's sort of the point you were making. Also, I noticed that I could see the reflection of my other monitor with the glass. Which is disconcerting. It's a bit messy, actually. I could just turn the monitor off. Also, we found him quicker than I thought we did. So he's feeling it. It's not that stunny. I'm guessing this is scripted, so he lands there. I'm not sure. Kind of looks a bit silly. No, I'm completely wrong about that. And there he goes. There he goes again.
I hope this works.
Nicking his chips. Can we give him the up one? I'm sorry, little buddy. Look over there. Blink a couple of times. Get into the spirit of things, you know. Just put that out and then I can just look into your soul of it. I hope you're enjoying this video series of SOMA. Hello, Luke. See what she
Hey,
has
Simon, don't be mad, okay?
to
You
say.
really needed that chip. We'd be stuck here.
Could you do it? Kill a robot like that?
Would you?
Attached to them too. I'm not a monster. But in this case, it had to be done.
He was talking. I mean, he was delusional, but he seemed sincere. Present.
Yeah, well, I'm sure it's fine.
Was he really that different from us? It's just beginning to sink in. I mean, really sink in.
Alright, calm down, Simon.
I'm a robot.
Didn't we cover this already?
Guess I've known ever since I woke up at Upsilon. I just keep suppressing it. Like my brain doesn't want me to think about it. It's really getting hard not to think about it.
Yeah. Could you maybe hit that switch over there so we could get moving?
Oh, yeah, sure.
I think I missed a great Johnism. The sort of a, aren't we all just robots after all? But I can't really pull it off with the same panache as I did the first time around. Anyway, we're checking out this Zeppelin while I drink some cola. Some Coke Zero. This is me figuring out if I should jump off or not. The answer's no, obviously. But that doesn't mean I don't really want to. And then this is me figuring out that if I jump while the Zeppelin's moving, I sort of float backwards because I don't have the momentum, which I don't know if it'd work that way. There was a time a game called Dizzy. It was an egg.
Good back there, Simon. We got a slight delta detour, but we're back on track.
I'll tell you about it in a second.
We should touch down on a cargo platform just outside Theta. Then we just head inside, grab the Dunbat, and head down the abyss. 4,000 meters. That's a long way. We don't have to worry, though, because with the Dunbat, the Ark could have been in the Mariana Trench. It'll hold for anything.
Oh, for anything. Well, it's fine.
We can start listening to other people when they talk, because that's how conversations work.
What? Oh, sorry. I just can't stop thinking about what we've become. It's clear that we're no longer human. But then how can I feel like Simon? How can I feel like anything at all? I mean, technically, I don't have any ears, no mouth. Christ, that's a weird thing to think about. I mean, I'm making sounds. I'm still saying things.
You sure are. Okay. Your new body most likely has senses similar to those you had as a human. And your mind, only knowing one way to perceive the world, superimposes that skill set on top of your new features.
So my mind is covering it up, pretending nothing's different.
If it didn't, you'd probably be incapable of interacting with the world at all. And the stress would either kill you or make you go insane.
So I've found a good balance between awareness and ignorance.
Unreal.
Does that mean I shouldn't think about this stuff, or are my thoughts actually making me cope? Could I tip the balance by suddenly gaining some insight and go insane?
I wouldn't worry about it. I mean, we have real things to deal with. Saving mankind, remember? Speaking of which, we're closing in on Theta. I'll eject the Omnitool. As always, don't forget to take me with you.
Right. In Dizzy Egg, when...
The escape vessel?
Yeah, the Warden unit, the WOW.
Wow.
Is it the WOW's fault that we're like this? I mean, it seems like something an unreliable AI would do.
I suppose it set the ball in motion.
That's racist. Being AI racist.
It's really complicated to explain how machines think, Simon. Concentrate on getting inside Theta, okay?
Right, when you're on a boat, right, you're on the boat. The boat moves, you move with the boat. But in Dizzy Egg, you had to walk while the boat moved, otherwise you just fall off the back. That's the point I was making.
Strasky, wake up Dr. Masters. We're bringing an anchor.
What's wrong?
What can I say? He's had a rough day.
Jesus Christ. He's all butchered by structure shrapnel. The WOW sure did a number on him.
Brandon, flip the panic switch on the suit. I don't want to burn through the oxygen.
You're kidding, right? He's fucking hanging on by a thread. We need to move him.
Strasky, get the infirmary ready. We need to move fast.
Wait, where are Komorabi and the others?
This is all we got. I guess it's still a Delta.
I can't do this on my own. Grab the other side.
Strask, ready or not, we're coming in.
All right, see you soon.
See you soon. I'll keep saying that. For some reason, I've never forgotten that line from Dark Souls 2. Smith says it. I've mentioned this before.
Right. Thank you, Catherine.
Hello.
Wait. Am I already here?
Oh wow! I didn't realise that was immediate.
Who is that? Mark?
No, we haven't met before.
Is this Haunt?
I think we're safe.
Oh, I was so worried something had gone wrong.
What's your name?
Robin Bass. Theta Field Service Technician.
Nice to meet you, Robin. How did you get here?
I got scanned, like the others. And then I killed myself. At least I think so. I can't remember that part.
How does that work? Did dying get you into the Ark?
Wow, you're definitely not from Theta. Let me guess, Omicron?
Those guys from
I'm
Omicron.
sure Catherine would be able to scan you guys. You're lucky. There was a lot of talk about this at Theta. The idea is, when you're activated in the Ark, there's basically two of you, right? One human, one living skin in the Ark. You don't want your copy to survive you. You yourself want to survive on the Ark. If the human you dies before the scan is initiated, or closely after, you yourself would live on in the Ark. Amazing, right?
Yeah, okay. And then I keep clicking, obviously. At some point I do.
Did Catherine put you up to this? Killing yourself?
Catherine Chun? No. I don't think you understand. She just did scans and put them into the Ark. I hope I get to meet her soon so I can apologize. She always got into trouble with Strohmeyer when someone killed themselves.
I think she's okay with it.
Where is everyone? I thought there would be like 40 or 50 people here.
I don't know. I'll let you know if I see anyone. Robin. I'm not sure how to say this.
What?
This is
Yeah?
pretty amazing, right? I mean, the Ark.
Yeah, it's great. Catherine and the guys have really pulled through. They saved us all.
Right, that there. Is that one of those energy things?
Going now.
Let me know if you find anyone else.
Because I look for one.
I don't understand.
But I don't know if I clicked it or not. I've got no reason to kill it, I guess. So I guess I left that one alive. It might be what it's supposed to look like, you don't know. There we go. I'll let you in on a secret. I'm not even authorized personnel. Right. No real insight from that guy. So yes, the thing about that one is that was a bit weird because it involved turning your hand. It's kind of a hard thing to simulate with a mouse. It does sort of look like a realistic thing that would exist for opening a door though. Like with this, you've got to do an arc with a mouse to get it to go downwards. Anyway, let's watch this door open. I'm actually looking at the camera right now. I can't even see anything. I've got to be like this. I guess I spent the entire game going like this. Like that. But possibly not with a silly face. No. Stop that, John. Stop that and pay attention to the game that you literally just did half an hour ago. Well, it's an underwater facility, isn't it? Let's swipe. Is it a swipe? It's more of a sort of lean towards. The Dunbat! I got an achievement again. I was considering just replaying it, so I'd just be forced to be engaged. No, because there's always a temptation to go, oh, whatever. Okay, I did it already. I say always the temptation. Thankfully, this doesn't happen too often. Usually I check. Usually I say, hello, testing, and I look at the thing. You know, to make sure it's on. Just to double check, but I missed it. I missed it, I'm sorry. Actually, it doesn't really affect you, it just affects me. It's half an hour from my life gone! And you say, wow, this episode wasn't half an hour. No, but the original one was. And I spent at least a couple of minutes going, ah!
Well, Catherine, we found Theta.
Yeah, well, audience, we found Theta. Let's swipe our Omni tool. Access denied. So I look around the room, that's what I do. I go up there and I go, oh, look, there's a room. I can't get in the room, there's no panel. And then look at the other side and I do the same thing. Then I look at the stuff on the wall. Then I immediately take that off and I go, aha, take that! And then I immediately cotton on to what I need to do. Immediately, John. Immediately. Yes. That was pretty immediately. So I pick up that. And I throw it through the fucking window. Sorry, I swear. And very briefly, I do wonder if I got it wrong. But nope, nope, that was the right idea. So, there's swearing in this game, so I don't really have to worry about swearing. But that did feel a little bit excessive then. Did feel a little bit excessive, I'm going to be honest. I tried to keep swearing down to a minimum, mainly because it has more impact if it's used non-liberally. Yeah. Should have taken the apple, shouldn't I? You know, it just takes one a day, 360 odd a year to keep doctors away.
We're here. We're here.
Yay!
Okay, great. Time to hijack ourselves a submarine. There will be nothing stopping us when we have the Dunbat.
Ha-ha!
We have a lot of machines and vehicles down here. What makes this one so special?
It's the only transport that can go into the abyss without cracking like a can of soup.
If this is one of a kind, then how did they get
Do cans of soup crack?
That's a good question. I suppose they did it the hard way and just walked.
That's an option?
Didn't realize that was an option. Kath, what's it like inside the Ark? Is it like a movie or virtual reality?
Or just like this?
Of course not. It's, you know, like real life, but slightly better. Pleasant temperature, clean air, good weather.
So people in the Ark just walk around pretending it's the real world?
You don't have to pretend, it's perfectly immersive.
La la la, I'm in the real world, la la la. Okay.
Attached to a probe fueled by solar panels, it could survive for thousands of years.
That's amazing. Just thinking about the Earth being what it is and us setting out to save the final remains of humanity, it's
wonderful.
Heroic.
At least it feels worth doing.
Here we go. The Dunbat. Oh, damn it. I knew it was too good to be true.
Rats!
What's wrong?
It's quarantined. Hold on. We need a security cipher.
How bad is it?
It's we don't write these things down type of bad.
Maybe someone's still around who can tell us what it is.
Sure. Let's go with that.
Yeah, let's just go with that.
I'll unlock the other doors for you so you can explore the station.
Yay! Then we don't have to exit for the window.
We need to find someone who knows the cipher. It's the only way to find.
I don't know why I didn't look at that computer. I mean, it wouldn't have worked. But I don't know why I didn't look at that computer. To check. I see, you know, ooh. No, that's where the Dunbat is and I don't have access to it. I was making sure there wasn't any creepy diver men. Possibly called Acres. And I look at the cardinal directions to see which is the most obvious one. This had a key, so I took this one. The pneumatic seal. Okay.
What happened to all the people?
This place looks deserted.
Delicious deserted.
So far.
It doesn't make any sense. Theta is clearly the best option for survival.
There we go. You know what? That computer might have worked. I'll come back to it anyway. So this can't connect to the mainframe. And I'm guessing that's all the ones on the floor until I fix the mainframe. So I double check, just in case.
This is where I would store the ARC scans.
So you saved the whole staff digitally on these chips?
That was the plan.
Let me check them out. That's what we do. And look, I can grab them. And apparently he knows they're broken. So I start grabbing more.
Damaged.
Just damaged.
Bust.
That one's bust. That one was fine though, so I can try and put that one back. They don't let you put it back though. And it sort of occurs to me I'm sort of wasting time. Anyway, managed to successfully empty a couple of trays. They all turn, but I've got no reason to fiddle with them, so I leave. As you might expect. I don't know what I'm doing now. Okay, could have done a VR episode if it works at VR. Look, I remember a chair like this one.
This is where I did my scan. And all the others, I suppose.
You don't remember?
My scan was the first. Had to test the scanner before I could start making promises.
Oh yeah, I turned the alarm on for no reason. And I look at this and I go, oh look, that's how they're in the machines. They must have been scanned and then left there, and the weird creature thing, the warden, somehow made them alive in the machines or something.
Strasky, come in. I need help in the lab, the scan room.
What happened?
Conrad killed himself after the scan.
Jesus, how?
Maser tool? What should I do?
I'm gonna need to tell Strohmeyer.
No, please! I'm so close. Strohmeyer's gonna shut down the art project. It's not my fault people keep killing themselves.
Catherine, what are you gonna do? It's not like you can sneak a 300-pound body out of the lab.
I know.
Or can I?
Catherine, are you okay?
Not even close.
Can everyone stop getting shot? I keep knocking over my stack. It's the stack that tells me what games I should play. That's why I'm playing SOMA. It's at the top of the stack. What's after SOMA? Oh, it's Final Fantasy 10 HD. Got a bit shuffled though. And I'm not allowed to look further down. When I do a game, I play it as long as I want. Oh, I'm gonna let you go. I've been John Fox and John West, and I've been having a SOMA adventure. I'm gonna see you guys next time.